lahirmu? Di mana tempat lahirku? Indonesia, tanahku. Di mana tempat asalmu? Di mana tempat asalku? Indonesia, negeriku. Indonesia, tanahku. Ayo kawan, kita bisa, jangan menyerah. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tumpah darahku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Kepakkan sayap Garuda, kibarkan bendera kita. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tumpah darahku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Ayo kawan, kita bisa, jangan menyerah. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tumpah darahku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tumpah darahku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tumpah darahku.
Good evening and welcome to the AFF Suzuki Cup 2012. It's time for us to get started with all the action in this encounter where Indonesia take on Laos. It promises to be a big game here. And it's very interesting to know that a couple of things, of course, have happened along the way as far as our teams are concerned. There's been, new players have been brought in since the last edition of the Suzuki Cup, and definitely a whole lot of new training skills as well as new styles of play. We will start off first with the respective national anthems of the sides. And Team Indonesia, the starting lineups: Endra Prasetya, Handi Ramdan, Rafael Gulen, Noan Setia, Taufik, Irfan Haris, Wahyu, Bambang Pamungkas, Andik, Vermansa, Okto. We will get back to you after the anthem. Team Indonesia, and now the national anthem of Team Laos. So it's Team Indonesia facing off with Team Laos. Our officials shaking their hands. Angkai Lam is our referee for today. our respective captains, Bambang Pamungkas and for Laos, of course, it's Sopasayana. That's Nil Maizer, the coach of Indonesia. And the coach of Laos, Kokichi Kimura. A former Japanese professional footballer. Just awaiting the start. A referee from Hong Kong, Ang Kai Lam. He's being assisted by Zhang Boxiang of China, Kim Young-ha of Korea, and Fan Chi of China. And it's into the game. Right here at the Bukit Jalil National Stadium in Kuala Lumpur. This is a very interesting, encounter. There's a lot to take from it. There's a lot that we can actually look forward to. The group stages. Indonesia have been in the thick of action for a long period of time, but they've never really seen big success. It's always eluded them. They've been runners-up, but have yet to win the title. They might all change this time round. And our goalkeeper, Endra Prasetya Suprato. It's quite a change from the usual goalkeeper we've got so used to seeing, Marcus Harrison Maulana. Irfan Haris backed him. Now an integral part of the Indonesian side. First collision there with Handy. Still getting into the thick of things. The lads on field. Indonesia, of course, very, very well acquainted with this ground. They've been here before. They will have memories last year of having lost the final to Malaysia. And it's something that they'd much rather put behind them. This year might just be the year for them. And that's way over the top. So not really the smartest move. But the team's just getting acquainted with each other, and more importantly, with the other team's style of play. That's going to be a free kick for Laos. Might be a good chance for them to try and show exactly what they're made of. It was quite an interesting time for Laos when they fought back in qualification to make it through to the final stages. Irfan backed him, failing to hold on to that pass. Indonesia will be looking to strike early and to strike hard. That is normally the game plan that they use. Failing to hold that within the line, Mohammad Tawfiq. And Indonesia will get the benefit of the doubt. Just a word there to Kawan Namtaviksai. He's of course a fabulous player, very talented, very pacey, especially with his moves down the center of the field. One of the biggest stars, of course, of Indonesian football. Called it a day a while back, and a player that we used to love watching, Budi Sudarsono. And the other legend, who while Budi was of course still at his peak, a young lad who is slowly coming up the ranks today, leads the team. He's 32 years old, a seasoned professional, and one of the finest strikers that Indonesia has ever had, Bambang Pamungkas. Picking it on the outside now from the right, it's Andik. Unable to provide with that pass, and Irfan gives him the thumbs up. Well, he has been the poster boy of Indonesian football of late. Irfan backed him from playing on foreign turf and for a foreign club. He's now, of course, a seasoned Indonesian professional, lives in Indonesia, plays for Persema Malang. His mother, of course, is Indonesian. Well, his dad is Indonesian, that's how he gets the right to play. And looking totally different, Octo, better known to us as Octavius Maniani. Extremely talented winger. There was so much of talk of him moving to a foreign club, but right now he's a free agent, not associated with the club. It's kind of comes as a bit of a surprise for a player of his talent and skill. Indonesia trying to make some inroads. Shot now to Andik Vermansyah, trying to provide. Irfan sets it back to Rafael. Andik Vermansyah. Laos almost get it away, but Andik picks it up, looking to provide a pass, and Kamponi Hanvilai will of course ward off the danger for the time being. Let's not forget the team is being led today by Visai Papuwanan. That's Laos, and not by Supasayana. So Supa Sesana is playing on field. Well, once again, heady defense there coming from Ketsara Suksawana. Once again, it's Andik. Getting on top of it, Kampani Hanuvilai. Andik with the pass. And Irfan fails to knock that through. That's a very good stop by a goalkeeper, Sengpachon Bhongtisan. Well, Irfan almost getting that one through. Was right there in front of the goal. Very good setup by Andik Vermancia. And on the rebound, Irfan sends it over the crossbar. So he will have to wait for his turn. Chances don't come easy, but there's not much that you can do about them. Ten minutes into the game. There's no change in the scoreline as the sides battle it out right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium in Kuala Lumpur. Laos still to come up with one of their attacks. And talk of the devil, as you say. Well, coming close, but that's picked up. Indra Prasetya makes the save. So Indra Prasetya with the save there. And now it's back to a goalkeeper at the other end, Sengpachon Bhongtisan. Slip back by Rafael Maitimo to Handi Ramdan. It's back to Andik. A lot of movement for Indonesia from the right flank. Once again, that's another setup. But this time, standing in the way, it's Patanya Sivalai. Octavianus Maniani gets a hug there from Sukapone Wang Chiengkam. Pamungkas, well, that's his usual style, gets the ball in control, decides to take the shot, but unfortunately, well, fortunately for Laos, I'd say, Bounty San was alerted to the danger. It's a bit of quick movement that we've seen in this early part of the game. Andik proving to be a handful for Laos, and Wengsawan Sayabun just giving him the nudge. Well, Andik Vermansya, 21 years old, plays for Persebaya 1927. Same as his keeper Endra Prasetya and also Mohammad Taufik. Indonesia, as we all know, has a very rich, well, football fan following. It's very unique to see how the players do, how the fans do throng the stadium, time and time again. And the corner for Indonesia. This time it's a corner for Laos. Well, trying to get that one through was the captain, Visay Papuanin. Passed forward by Handi Ramdan. Now stepping up, it's Rafael. Start back by Mohamed Tawfiq. That's another collision. It's picked up on the left. It's picked up there easily. Octavianus Maniani trying to take that one through. It's got an apology. I wonder for what. Probably the whistle had gone off by that time. Sengpachan Bountisan, goalkeeper. Also now quite a seasoned professional. He plays for Vientiane. Now 25 years old. Real youngster when he first started off, but was already rising up the ranks when he was barely 18 or 19. Now gets it to Irfan. Irfan will just get a foot to it. Laos have managed to claim possession once again. There might be a chance here for Laos, but that's a good stop by Indra Prasetya. Well, the men in blue are causing a few worries, and this time it's Kampeng Sayawati. That's picked up again by Endra. Punched away by Bhaunti-san, but it's picked up by Andik. Sends it past the left post. It's a powerful shot. Another chance here for Laos. Narendra makes the save. Well, there's an appeal. And it's a red card. Goodness gracious. Well, I've got to say, that's got to be a real hard stop. An appeal for a penalty, but it is a red card. Let's get a view. Well, I would say it's a strong tackle all the same. I don't know whether that would warrant a red card, but Vilayut Sayabonsu being brought down. It does look like he came off on impact and he did not dive. So Indonesia are down to 10 men. Endya Prasetya, their main goalkeeper, is given the marching orders, which means he will also be suspended for the next game. Well, that's a bit unfortunate there for Endra. And the coach's expression says it all. There's not much you can do about it. Well, it's the first game for them. And it's also got to be a penalty. So penalty, we're still awaiting the goalkeeper. Rather have to either substitute a player. Or have one of the lads on field don the goalkeeper's jersey and the gloves. Vayu 3 has stepped in. Vayu 3 Nugroho, the 26-year-old. Also a very experienced keeper, but Indra really their first choice this time. And to take the penalty, it's going to be Kampeng Sayavuti. And that's goal number 1 for Laos. Kokichi Kimura puts his hand in the air. It's 1-0 Laos. What a surprise this has been as the Laotians take the lead right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium in this group encounter in the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup. It's now 1-0 Laos. Well, kept it fairly simple. Kampeng Sayavuti. So 30 minutes into the game. We also got a change. Kyo Vieng Pet comes in for Vilayut Sayabonsu. And it's picked up this time. Laos are laying the pressure on now. It was Sukapone Wonchenkam coming up close. Well, I have to say one thing, and just to look back at it, well, normally a lot of players do dive in the penalty area looking for a way through or looking for penalty offering, especially when they're on the losing side of the game. But when a player is tackled and he does not return to the field of play after being stretched off, then you're bound to think that well, maybe that call by the official might have been a really serious one, and it's justified. Having said that, Indonesia are in a spot of trouble. Sometimes, well, in the thick of things, trying to make a save, things can get awkward. And we do have a player down. Is it as bad as it seems? And it's a red card for Sopa Sesana. Sopa Sesana gets a straight red card in the marching orders. So which means it's now one player off the field for both sides, and you're down to 10 men for Laos. It was already 10 men. For Indonesia. Well, that's a blatant. Well, that's a blatant kick on his left knee. And I'd say that did warrant a red card. Andy Kermansia. Well, he has been a handful down on the right flank, and probably the best possible option for Laos would have been to stop him in his tracks, and that's exactly what they were trying to do, but it's just the wrong way to go about it. And a bit unfortunate for Sopa Sesana, because he's more of a striker than a defender, and they would need him on field. So free kick opportunity. Indonesia looking to get back on track. There's still a goal behind. Sopa Sesana, currently 20 years old, still a youngster. He turns 20 actually on the 9th of December. He's only 19. Plays for Nong Khai in Thailand. Sangpachan Bounty-san holds on to the ball. Got a player down. Bambang Pamungkas just checking if he's all right. Seems to be a slight worry there for Tanya Sivalai. That's picked up this time by Wayu Trinugroho. That's been a sole goal scorer today, Kampeng. Sayavuti. Landik back in. The Bounty-san makes a save. He's able to ward off the danger just in time. It's Bambang Pamungkas. Well, that's a definite foul too, and that does warrant a card. Handi Ramdan. Well, it's very close to what Sopa Sesana did. And that should have probably warranted a caution as well, which has been handed out to him. It's a good call there by our official, Kailam. Minutes into the game, we're just 5 minutes shy of hitting half-time here. It's been a fairly interesting encounter so far. Laos to hold the lead in this game, which of course did come as a bit of a surprise amidst all the action and the fact that Indonesia are currently, well, defending champions, or sorry, runners-up. They were runners-up the last time round, lost to defending champions Malaysia. Bit of a waste. Kawan coming to the aid of his side. Malaysia unable to push through. Bounty-san with the save. Has been a fairly decent time for Sengpachan Bounty-san. He's definitely earned his bread and butter here the first period of play. But it is a corner now for Indonesia. And Indonesia finally get the equaliser. Perseverance pays off. And it's Rafael Maltimo. What a turn of events. Laos defended that very well. First Pamungkas denied. Then Maltimo. And the ball just sails in. Well, they were smart thinking to take that shot, regardless of whether it was going to turn out right or not. And Indonesia finally have the equaliser. And some reason to cheer amidst that sending off and all the problems that they were encountering. Rafael puts in the equaliser just a few minutes before the break. Versailles with the complaint, and the referee says, keep it cool, I know what I'm doing. But a few of the Indonesian players, of course, have also been playing rough. We saw Hamdi Ramdan do that earlier too. Picked up now by Kampunya Hanwilai. Good defense by the Indonesians. Two minutes of added time. That's what we have for stoppages. 2 minutes of added time. Bit of a strong run. But unable to get too far ahead. Was Kawan Namtaviksai. So Laos losing their lead on 43 minutes after Rafael Maitimo found the back of the net. Tony Kusel, of course, providing him with the fuel for it. And Laos will get the benefit of the doubt. Sukapone Wongchenkam is not too happy. Well, gets a strong challenge there from Wahyu Wijayastanto. Wijayastanto is a big lad. It's about 6'1". And Sukapone Wongchenkam, the 20-year-old, is just about 5'8". And that's half-time right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium in Kuala Lumpur as Indonesia and Laos walk off the field with the game in balance. It's Indonesia 1, Laos 1. Both teams are down to 10 men each. Stay with us for second half action to find out if this drama gets, well, even better than it already is and who will walk away with maximum points here today. Well, stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to second half action. We are coming at you live from the Bukit Jalil Stadium where Indonesia are facing off with Laos in this group encounter. This, of course, is a game where we've got qualification winners, Laos, who held their own in the first period and even scored with a penalty opportunity being offered to them. That was the man to put the goal in, Kampeng Sayavuti, who made it 1-0 Laos, but Indonesia finding their way back with a goal from Rafael Maitimo, the defensive midfielder, and he did score on 43 minutes. There have been 2 red cards issued. One for goalkeeper Endra Prasetya for bringing down Vilayut Sayabonsu, who was then removed off field, and it's Kyoviang Pet Litidet who replaced him. Also, let's remind you that there was another red card that was given to Sopa Sesana for a foul on Andik Vermancia of Indonesia. And it's into the second period of play right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium, as Laos and Indonesia battle it out for maximum points in this group encounter. One all, that's how we start off the second period. Laos looking for an early attack now. Patania Sivalai was unable to pick that up. Heady defense for Laos for the time being. Let's try and keep off the Indonesian attack. Indonesia, as we can see, are very keen on winning this game at all costs. It's the second time around. We're looking at a challenge from Vayu Vijayastanto. He's a fairly big lad, and I'd say he's walking the line of risk. Does play as a central defender, or sometimes on the left flank. Bounty San with the save just in time. Pamungkas, slight hesitation there, slips it back to Irfan, and Laos claim possession, but not for long. Well, they hold on to it. And that will be a throw-in for Indonesia. It also looks like Sukaponi Wongchenkom has got a cramp. That's a clearance just in time. Some good work being done by Wahyu Wijayastanto. Looking for a way through this time was Patanya Sivalai. Sivalai causing a few worries. Foul, trying to turn provider. Foul, writing more plays for Capel on foreign shows. It's a corner taken by Tony Kusel. Oh, Pamungkas. Slight hesitation there from the captain. It's a good chance of Indonesia taking the lead for the first time in the game. And it's Kusel once again. This time the threat warded off fairly easy. tugging there on the part of Tony Kusel. And he will get a caution, that's for certain. So the 29-year-old Tony Harry Kusel picks up a yellow card as well. Well, it was a bit of tugging and pulling there, with Kowan Namtavik side being pulled back. Free kick opportunity for Laos. That will be turned away by Novan Setio Sasonko. 55 minutes into the game. It's still 1-1 right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium. Get a few opportunities for Laos. And a few for the Indonesians as well. Watching Neil Nazar, the coach, taking in, well, the moments of the game, the good and the bad. Well, this time, smart read on there by keeper Wahyu Sinugroho. They're trying to take that through. Let's get Sara 6-1. And strong obstruction put up there by Mohamed Tawfiq. It's going to be a corner. Sekapone Wongchengam, the 20-year-old wonder. Almost sending that one through. Indonesian defense does hold strong. And the captain will have to come back. Visay Papuanin. Call for an offside. Well, had he knocked that ball into the goal like most strikers are normally itchy to do, can be a huge problem and could have been a caution as well. Rafael Maitimo. Indonesia and Laos try to knock that one through. Andik Vermancia waiting for a chance. Tony Castle will pick it up on the right flank. Tony Castle's efforts will go and wane. That's the third time round. He's actually, I did say he was living life dangerously for some period of time. Wahyu Vijayastanto. That is a strong tackle, and as mentioned earlier, he's a very big lad. Someone like a Sukapone Wongchengkum is barely about 5'7". He's one of the stars of Laos. Currently plays for Krabi in Thailand. It's going to be a free kick opportunity that will be taken by Patania Sivilai. The 18-year-old. Sorry, the 22-year-old plays for Yota in Laos. You can hear the crowd there. And Andik gets into position. Well, it's been pouring here if you haven't noticed, and our cameras will just showing you a good picture of that. And that's a good save. That's a very good save by the Indonesian keeper, Wahyu Tri Nugroho. Well, leaps through the air and pushes that over the crossbar. Smartly done. It's got to be a corner, and Laos still around in the goal area. It's taken away rather quickly. Tony Castle moves it to the left. And Castle sends that one into orbit. And we do have a change coming on. Bambang Pamungkas will come off, and in for him it's going to be Wendry Ronaldo Mofu. Wendry Ronaldo Mofu replaces Bambang Pamungkas on field. Years old, he plays for Semen Padang. Octo. Earlier, he was helping out on the left line. And of course, they've got Wendry. He might be able to. That's a very good save. Wahyu Nugroho. Wahyu Nugroho makes the save. Kampeng Sayavuti looking dangerous. The Laos have certainly taken this game to the Indonesians today. It's 65 minutes into the game. Call from the official. And our players can't seem to figure out why. It's just a matter of calling a decision. It seems to be, well, still a tough battle here for Indonesia, but they have been sprung with a surprise. Well, they wouldn't have expected Laos to have taken this game to them and actually laid a bit of pressure on them as well. Well, let's not forget that Indonesia is one of the teams that automatically qualified. Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam automatically qualified after the exploits in the last Suzuki Cup as well. Laos were qualification runners-up and Myanmar were qualification winners. Having said that, Myanmar did host the qualification process from the 5th to the 13th of October. And surprisingly, I have to say this, Myanmar also took the game to Vietnam the other day and finished off 1-1. That's how the scores stand here today as well. It's 1-1 currently. Both teams looking for victory. Irfan managing to get it to Tony Cussell. Well, unable to hold on to it. No one set here. Sissongo. It's good defense put up there by Ketsara. 6-1. Now it's Sukapone. Sukapone gets that through. Looking to beat the offside trap. He's got 4 men from Indonesia in there. And well, was that ruled out? Was it a handball? And everyone gesturing that it was a handball. And has he picked up a caution? It looked like it. So it's a bit unfortunate. Kyo Weng Pet Litidet has picked up a caution for that handball and then of course knocking it into the goal, but very good setup by Sukapone, and that was it off the left hand, so no doubt about it. A good call by the official. Well, spur of the moment, no striker is ever going to let a chance like that slip up. And that's collected fairly easy by Sengpasan Bongtichan. Started pouring, of course. Has been for quite a while. And that's a close call. It's past the left post. Laos are bringing on the pressure here tonight. He did find the back of the net from the spot in the first period. Kampeng, Sayavuti. Fakhruddin Vayudi comes in for Handi Ramdan. Well, Kone Sawan comes in for Visai Papuanin. Kone Sawan Sihawong replaces Visai Papuanin. So both the captains, Bambang Pamungkas and Visai Papuanin, are off the field. Bit of a feeble effort there from Tony Cussell, but he gives it his best shot anyway. And that's a superb save by Sengpachon Pontisson. What a way to go. Sengpachon Pontisson rising to the occasion. And it's a solid left footer. Rendering Mofu decides to make a call. Excellent job being done there. The Laos keeper, and he has been, of course, in form here today. Irfan Bakdim, former Dutch professional football player and poster boy of Indonesia football. The girls love him. Has a beautiful wife who wouldn't be too happy that the girls are crazy about her man Friday, or her man every day of the week actually. But not his girlfriend, sorry, his wife of course does model and is quite a celebrity in her own right. He's a lovely lad and he's really taken on wearing the colours of his country very seriously. Although he was born and brought up on foreign shows. 75 minutes into the game. It's Sukapone Wonchenkam with a very good pass down the right. Kampeng, Sayavuti picks it up. What a chance! Missed! Unfortunately, bit too late there. Kyovieng Pet Litidet will fail to control the ball, and it was easy for YU3 Nugroho to pick it up quickly. Strong chance here once again for Indonesia, but Kampeng Sayawuti will be denied. Kampeng Sayawuti being kept at bay. And we've got a player down. It's Vieng Savan Sayabun. Actually, that's a fairly hard challenge by Vendry Mofu from behind. They've taken a knock to his back, just below the lower backbone. Or just below the backbone. Can be fairly painful. Tony Cussell, very animated. Says we're going to go for the kill. Well, that would be the plan from the start, I would think. It has been very interesting the way that things have panned out for both sides, especially Laos. And that's goal number 2! What a strike! What a strike here as Giong Vieng Pet Litidet makes it 2-1. And the Laosians are going crazy here. This is exactly what they were trying to do for some period of time. They kept the pressure on, they kept the aggression, and finally, after being carded the last time for that effort of his due to a handball, it's sweet revenge for Kyovieng Pet Litidet. 2-1 Laos. And we've got a game happening here tonight at the Bukit Jalil Stadium. It's been a tough contest. But what a way to fly. Kept it fairly simple, and the 19-year-old has reason to celebrate. Well, he's the youngest lad on field right now. Plays for Ezra in Laos. 79 minutes into the game, and Kyovieng Pet Litidet has made a call. And that door has been opened, and his wish has been granted. Sengpasan Bang Pichan now with the save. Once again, Bounty Son holds his own. It's been a fairly exciting contest so far for both the sides, but Laos have really thrilled. Well, you would expect a great match from Indonesia always, but when you're looking at a team that had to come out from the qualification area as runners-up, it's an entirely different story. And when they hold their own against a team that has been runners-up not once but more than one occasion in the Suzuki Cup, there is reason to worry for the Indonesians here. That looks like a problem. We are going to have the stretch on. Tony Kossel once again helping the opposition up. Sengpachan Bounty San, who's put on such a performance here today, he's going to take the goal kick. Irfan chasing that down. Wars rushing ahead, full speed. Get a call there from the official, will get him back. Five minutes shy of full time and an offside call for Sukapone. Wong Chien Kam. Irfan trying to take that one through. got a player down. That's Vieng Savan Sayaboon. Vieng Savan Sayaboon will be attended to. We've also got a change. Kanlaya Saisomwang comes in for Vieng Savan Sayaboon. Looking dangerous here once again is Laos. They have been on a superb high today. They've given us some really exciting moments in the game. It's been a tight affair here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium, but Laos are currently holding the advantage and could very well walk away with the victory here. It would be a shock defeat for the Indonesians. And here it comes, the equaliser. Well, that's exactly what we were looking on, for it to be game on back again. And it's smartly done, with Vendry Ronaldo Mofu coming through for his side. It was good action there on the right flank. Well, the first time that strike by Andik was saved, but on the rebound, Vendry knocked it in. It's now 2-2 back again, right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium. And we do have reason to celebrate. At least Indonesia does. So, close to the finish, 89 minutes. And Vendry has made it game on back again, which means it's still open season and anyone's game here tonight. 4 minutes of added time is what we have. And 4 minutes could be good enough to procure a result. So very interesting how this game has turned out in the end. If you thought it was just going to be another very easy affair, then think again. It's been a tough battle between two sides who fought really hard. And currently, as we see it, It's still an ongoing process where no one has emerged victorious. Well, let me quickly tell you, just to look back at a few of the players. Neil Miser, or the coach Neil Miser, who comes from West Sumatra, the manager of Indonesia. He used to play for Persipak Payakumbuh, Diklat Padang and Diklat Ragunan before he was taken over by Sparta Prague to play in Czechoslovakia. Played there for 6 months in 1990, returned back and played for Semen Padang from 92 to 97 and finished his career playing for PSP Padang. He played for Indonesia in 1990. Here are the teams that he has managed. Semen Padang under 21, Semen Padang assistant, Semen Padang assistant manager. 2010 to 2012, full-time manager, and from 2012 he was given charge of the Indonesian national team for his experience. He impressed not only the Indonesian Football Association but many clubs abroad with the way that he took Semen Padang to a new height. He took the team to reach 4th position, that Semen Padang, in 2010-2011 in the Indonesian Super League, with a 100% unbeatable record in home matches in that season. And that's what was so impressive. He's a good strategist and knows what he's doing on field. On the flip side of the fence, let's look at the other man, Kokichi Kimura, former Japanese player, used to play for Nissan Motors, which of course has a very strong connection, later became Yokohama F Marinos. Played from 1985 to 1991 as a striker. Managed Yokohama F Marinos from 2008 to 2009. Took a break in between for a while. In 2012 was employed as full-time manager for the Laos national team. That's a good strike and an even better save. Kampeng Sayawut gets his effort matched by Wayuti Nugroho. It's full time at the Bukit Jalil Stadium as Laos hold their own against the mighty Indonesians. It was Indonesia facing off with Laos in this group stage encounter, and the final score, it's Indonesia 2, Laos 2. Goals, of course, scored for Indonesia by Vendry Mofu, who scored the equalizer, and Rafael Maitimo. For Laos, it was Kyoviengpet, Litidet and Kampeng Sayawuti. Indonesia 2, Laos 2. That's the full-time score. Thank you so much for sharing the action of this AFF Suzuki Cup encounter with us. Do stay with us for more action in the coming days. But for now, from all of us here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium, it's time to say goodbye, and do have a lovely, successful and peaceful week ahead.